What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Honest Josh. This video here, I'm going to make exclusive for somebody asking questions, and I appreciate everyone following and asking questions. As I can help you, I will help you as much as possible, because that's why I made this channel. So let's go over the question that I had. Someone has an '06 Matrix '06 Matrix that they converted doing a swap with a '01 Celica GTS. Having little issues with connecting the wire harness. So this is what I suggest. I suggest when you do a swap, whether it's a Matrix 1ZZ FE, you go ahead and use your original wire harness and depin when needed. Ideally, you can use a Matrix or Corolla or a Pontiac 5 GT that came with the 2ZZ and possibly use that wire harness. But the issue you got to run into is when you have to connect that harness to the body harness of the vehicle. It may not always work. All right, so let's go over a few things. This one right here, this is an '01 Celica. No, I'm sorry, this is an '04 Celica GTS harness. As you can see, it's a mess and it's very, very short. Over here, I have an '06 Corolla Matrix XRS harness. This is the one you're going to want to use. Now let's go over a few things on the Corolla. The Celica GTS. So on one side, you have these two power ports, and then this right here goes into your fuse box. All right. Down here, it's very short. The ECU on the Celica is actually outside of the engine bay, which we all know that, and the rest of them are inside the vehicle. Well, here's the three plugs for the ECU. One of them apparently is missing, so they go here. Also, you have a plug-in to a body harness here that will not work on any car unless it's going to be a Celica GTS. So let's just go over some things here. This is my '06 Scion XA, and here's the fuse box. So when you do the swap, you're going to have wires going into the fire wall there. The four wires for your ECU. It's going to run here, connect to all your accessories, run under here, all right? And then on my vehicle, on the Scion XA, one of the power plugs goes right in here. If you notice, this one has two power plugs, one right here and one right here. Normally it will connect right here to your fuse box. I had to open it up to show you, and two of them will plug in right in there. The Scion is set up totally different. So this other wire here, this one right there, will be this plug here that goes into your fuse box. All right. So if you're going to do a swap, the Celica GTS harness will only be used for parts, wires, and pins if you're going to use the ECU from that vehicle. If not, you can get your lift and your with the solenoid for something else, just from scrap wire here. This is the one you're going to actually want. Right? So this is an '06 Corolla Matrix XRS harness. As you can see, I depinned some stuff to practicing and using it for my other vehicle, but it comes with four of them. All right. Here is where you're going to run into an issue. The body plugs. All right. And I show you where they go in a minute. So if you look back over here, this one's set up like every Corolla and every Matrix, has 2 points of power, one here and one here. One's going to be for your alternator, the other one's going to be for the vehicle. Again, the Scion is set up different. It has a distribution block here, and only one, and it plugs into there. On the Matrix and Corolla, it should just plug in under here, and there should be two spots to plug in for both of your power. All right. Now this one here, this wire, is going to plug in right in here. If it does not fit, which if you're using an '06 Matrix XRS or a Matrix, XR, a regular Matrix, and you're converting it to a 2ZZ swap, this right here should plug in no problem. Now, if you have any issues with they don't go in the correct spot, you're going to have to purchase some books, some manuals, so that we can go through, see how everything is ran, whether your engine, your wire harness, and your ECU, get the one corresponding to your vehicle. I also don't know what ECU you're using. If you're going to be using an 06 ECU or an 03, I definitely recommend the 03. So let's get back to the body harness right here. So you have two ECU plugs here. There should be two more. Forgive me for the poor lighting. But inside, it runs inside, and you have your four plugs there. I have my ECUs that I'm going to be using, and the ECUs that I use is going to be from a 03 Pontiac Vibe GT. They should plug right in. The issue you're going to have are these two body plugs here that I think on this vehicle plug in right over here. If it's not there, yeah, I believe it is there. If these things do not match up with wires, it's not the one from your original vehicle. Use the one from the original vehicle as much as possible. So if you have any more questions, or if this sounds familiar, please comment, let me know, because I really want to help you out, get your matrix um, going with your 2ZZ swap. So I hope this video helped. If you have any more questions, please comment. If not, follow my IG page at Modest Josh, 2ZZ Scion XA, and let me know what you have going on.